Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the T? Siyahlazia. Guys, we all knew that Absalom would come, but we were not expecting it to happen so soon. Absalom is here. I'm just like, wow.
Hi guys, I just didn't want to concentrate on those things. The Buthelezi brothers, Umnisi trying to speak to Moses or interjects. I'm just like, no, that's not important for me. What is important for me today is Absalom Zungu. Oh my gosh. I'm in awe. I'm just like, what? Ubegupi Absalom Guni. Simulindili. Because Umnisi is busy saying, no, when Amuzi, we don't even have to validate them. Isn't those like, you know, we don't even have to go through those things because Moses is busy saying, I never said that. To Brigadier Kininda is the one that made the decision. Guys, Absalom is here to better all those mangas, anyways. But my thing is that also, guys, I just wanted to just mention that whole thing, yeah, Shamila Batoi, if she's saying that it was a total mess when there were two dockets, man. I need to, yeah, as a dockets, I need the people who were in the house and the fact that there is no intruders, and then Besek Zoba, they were intruders. That is why still as we are where we are. Because we believed in Kininda. Not me though. Some people believe Guti they were intruders in the house. And then Afigu Prikatia Kininda and gaslight us and be like, no, why would South Africans believe that? The theory doesn't exist. They were intruders in the house. Like, really, bro? So Yamoza go to Tinige Upatui. Now she's saying the same thing. It became a mess. That is why we are where we are. Nalikis Kasendo Mayo. Finally, Vele, Kuvalwe Yonkinto, Kubosho Bantafana Babosho. Actually, I had always said with Sabantu Babi Sindlin, all of them that are still alive, can they be arrested? So that when they get to jail, they'll start singing like canaries and tell us what happened to Senzo Mayo. Because I promise you, Ukeli will never stay in jail for 3 days without telling us what happened to Senzo Mayo. Bese kuzoba u-Absalom Mzungu ke ngithi u-Absalom Mzungu yamkhumbula ubaba kaZungu Constable Zungu osenze ukuthi sibe la sikhona owasebenzisana noBrigadier Kininda to lie to us and make us believe ukuthi you know what those 5 accused uyabazi from kaNongoma actually futhi bayigebengu babahlanganisa kanjalo all 5 of them bethi bayazana when they don't know each other. They went and deleted Senzo Mayo. So u-Absalom Mzungu was actually interviewed by iDaily Sun. That is where Tina Samgosha Kono u-Absalom Mzungu, when he actually told us, you know what, actually, if I happen to be unalived, or if something happens to me, kuba umntanami uConstable Zungu bese kuzoba Brigadier Bongani Kininda. Manje ngihamba emhlabeni nazi ukuthi ngiyofuna labo bantu ibona enobabopha. I'm sure abuka Kininda was actually, you know what, ngizoyishiya le ngizoyiyekela eating long ngingam unalive akahambe ayokhuluma. That is why we are where we are ke. Finally wafika ke Absalom Zungu baba ka Constable Rotin Zungu. And then Absalom ke after he was interviewed by Daily Sun ke in Newcastle, he went to Newcastle police station to open a case against Kininda because he was just saying Kininda forged his name. He had his ID, remember, on the video that I made, guys, or should I just put it on the description where I was talking about also Absalom and the stuff that he was saying about Kininda. Kininda lied about him. He even made an affidavit to Kininda that he forged and brought to it for us in court. Guys, Kininda has lied I don't know how many times because Kininda really believes his version of intruders that came into the house when people were just sitting there. God, there was even a can. Ka Zandile Kumalo was drinking a brutal fruit there. Those people are drinking on their own. No one came in that house, you know. Absalom went on to say, manga, so just to you don't know what happened to that case. And then we were all excited, please, Absalom, come, so that uzuqeda abantu amanga. I'm hopeful, and I've said also on a video before this one, you know what? We need a breakthrough before recess in December. We can't, guys. Because I'm sure it's almost 3 weeks. We go January, I don't know when. You know?
Basically, when Brigadier Gininda brought affidavit to Absalom, after the court said, we actually want Absalom. The next thing, Absalom magafiki. So yeah, by here saying Doga Absalom, we even said, so Bathateka Zungu, just as much as also Zungu came up this week to say, Guti, in Doyaki, it's not necessarily like serious evidence, Zungu. It's actually hearsay. So basically, Ubalui and the entourage yake Brigadier Gininda are defeating the ends of justice. They lied under oath in court about this affidavit. Engeko washo uZungu when he was interviewed with Absalom. This is not my signature. Here's my ID number. That's not my ID number, guys. That's wrong, eh? Absalom Zungu is exposing people. 2 people. uZungu mntanakhe no Brigadier Gininda. There was a stage where Absalom told Rata to shut up. I was just like, oh, Rata, wait till I image. Yeah. Because you know what, guys, at the end of the day, we've been waiting for Absalom. And Absalom, I feel good. He brought change a bit in court. Because we are so tired, guys, of lies. We needed someone who was just going to say, Laila Ukininda is talking crap and he is lying. He cooked this and he manufactured it. Uti, I told my son, man, Constable Zungu, listen here, man. Just leave that person alone. You know? Guys, okay. We need some type of breakthrough with this case before the end of the year. Thank you so much, guys. You know, they underestimated Absalom and gaslighted him. At some stage, Absalom was actually kidnapped by Ukininda and his entourage. Guys, Ukininda nje ababoshwe. Obviously, I mean, Ule accused 5, ne? Khona abantu vele who will never be released like Ufisa Kuhle. We know, guys, ukuthi bapha ba release vela. We've made up a story here, a version. Listened to a version wrong, eyamanga, eka Brigadier Gininda. It's high time, guys. Nathi as South Africans and be like, please, can people go home now? Abafanele baye ekhaya. And all the people that are in the house be arrested for defeating the ends of justice.
Telephone contact between the people, and not that you take a picture without having discussed with the person.
Thank you, Mr. Zoom. Now, when he showed you the picture of that person in that phone, were you able to ultimately identify who that person in the picture was?
Siyabonga-ke babuzungu. Manje-ke uma esekukhombisa-ke lesi sithombe lesi, uma ubheka wena wabona ukuthi ubani loya?
Cha ngambona.
Yes, I did.
Who was that person?
Ubani?
Moses Sibiya.
It was Moses Sibiya.
Moses, we are the one that's before court.
Yes, the one before court.
Nokuthi kwake ngaba nesikhathi ngokuthi ngiyabazi phela lekhe engasakhulile thina na. Sikhulile. Ngoba lona nje uthi mkhulile.
Because there is this age gap or age difference between us, I am grown up.
Yes.
He refers to me as a grandpa.
Yes.
That's how Sibiya refers to me.
Kwangithatha isikhathi ngisakhumbula ukuthi ethi mina kodwa ngokwaSibiya. Igama noma ngasalazi konje ubani ngoba igenge entshale.
Yes.
Ingapha izingane kakhulu kuna.
It took me time to be able to to remember the name, but I was able to tell and say that he is from the Sibiya surname or Sibiya clan, although I could not remember the name because he's much younger than me.
Thank you. You're reprimanding him and saying to him, look, a phone was never meant to take photos of people that you haven't discussed with them. It was only made for contact and messages.
Asiqhubekeke suka la ugcine khona-ke baba ukuthi yila wasomyala khona-ke ukuthi ifoni yenzele lokhu, hayi ukuthi ntshontshe isithombe somuntu asiqhubekeke lapho.
Kwaba yilokho-ke ngase nala igama sengikhumbulile sengimtshela.
It was that, and also now when I was able to remember the name and I told him, yeah.
Ngase ngimtshela ukuthi kuyingozi ukuthi uthathe ifoni ufone umuntu ushuthe umuntu ungacelanga kuye.
I informed him that it was dangerous to take your phone, take a picture of a person without having asked that particular person.
Yes.
Kwaba yilokho-ke ngimtshela ngakho kuzoba ingozi kusasa ngoba kuzokwenzeka kunendawo konye okugangwe kuye. Wena masokuthatheka lesithombe sesithathwa sesitholakala lapho kunengozi khona noma kwenzeka ukuthi usiyaboshwa lesemase bephethe isithombe sebebuza ukuthi unganaso isithombe sakho na.
I informed him that it is also dangerous. Let's say something happens wherever, and then, or maybe there's an accident wherever, and then a person can then be arrested based on that, because they would then take the phone and say, but here is your picture.
Sebeyambopha-ke makutholakala lesi sithombe-ke umuntu siyaboshwa.
And then now when finding this picture or this photo, the person now gets arrested.
Ngithi mina seliyomehlula nakuphi sekuyothi unecala ngoba kutholakala isithombe sakhe.
I then go on to say that the person will then be found to be on the wrong, or to be, let's say, be found guilty, convicted because of the photo.
Yes.
Ngase ngimiyeka-ke lapho.
And then that's where I stopped.
Uthe ntambama asithi ethi kimi yazwe baba.
And then late afternoon he then says to me, you know, Father,
uthi ngiyahamba ngihambe ngifuna abantu la ababulala uMeyiwa.
I am going around looking for people who killed Meyiwa.
Yes.
Wasuka eGoli ngoba sezwa nakuma-radio nakuphi kukhulunywa ukuthi sokushona uMeyiwa.
I then say to him, you come all the way from Gauteng because we've heard over the radio wherever that Meyiwa had been killed.
Wazomfuna lapha na endlini la kuhlala khona mina.
And you come here where I am staying and come and look for them here where I'm staying.
Wasethanda ukungihleka nje ehleka ungathi wakuthatha nje njengentelule ngamiyekela.
He took that lightly and he laughed, and then it ended there.
Sase sixoxa okunye-ke kuthe masixoxa kwahamba.
And then we discussed something else, and then left.
Kanti engikushiyile ngiyaxolisa ukuthi khona ngikushiyile ukuthi ngoba wayiqala ngqa ukufika kimi.
Apologies that I left something out. It was for the very first time since he started working that he came to me.
Wathi kimi mangimbuza ngokufika ebusuku wathi hayi ngisukele eGoli ngihlwele ngibona ukuthi eNewcastle ngeke ngisakhona ukufika yikho ngithe nje ngijike ngilalela.
He then said to me that I left Gauteng very late, and I then realized that it would be very late for me to get to Newcastle. I then decided to sleep over here.
Okwenzeka lapho ngikade ukuthi uzobheka eNewcastle phela ngangisabuza nje nangey'ngane ukuthi yokhonza uma ufikile ekhaya. Okwenzeka lapho-ke wasuka wathatha isikhwama sakhe lesasigodlile wabuyela eGoli. Abangesaya le.
I was still looking that he was still going to proceed with his journey to Newcastle, and then I also asked him to pass my greetings with the children in Newcastle, but he did not proceed to Newcastle. He took the bag that he came with and came back to Gauteng.
Wahlala engekho. Ngoba abantu abanye sebeze bemazi manje wafika futhi ngokulandelayo.